Libra Scorpio to your Astro Dice reading for January. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. For those of you who are new, this is where we take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. Okay, see what's going on. Best message for January, please. Okay, we have the moon coming out. We do have that beautiful full moon going on right now as I am actually doing this reading. This is talking about the first house of how you perceive yourself and others perceive you. Going straight into Sagittarius. Wow. Okay, so having the moon coming out over here, my friends, we're talking about your emotions, sensitive inner emotions, and responses. And we're also talking about the cycle changes. Let's not forget about that because it does bring in a huge cycle change of awareness and the way you're receiving information from your intuition, things of this nature. So the cycle change that comes with the moon is mostly inner awareness and things that are going on that you all of a sudden just have this kind of like, oh my gosh, that's that, right? Because it's an intuition bringing in all this awareness of what's going on within, within your life purpose and things like this. So different kind of cycle change. Going straight over here to Sagittarius over here. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, enthusiasm. So this moon is actually going to bring in some superior confidence. It's going to bring in good fortune and authority and control. And of course, a lot more spiritual faith and having more trust within yourself and your intuition and trusting that the universe has your back and really empowering you. So really getting out there. And taking those big leaps of faith as well. Let's not forget about that with that Sag energy. Going straight into the first house, where people see you and the impressions you give out. And not only, like I said, to other people about what they see you, it's also the way you're seeing yourself. Remember, the moon is very reflective about yourself. How do I see myself when I look in the mirror? What can I change about myself? How are people, looking at me? Do they see that I'm happy, but but yet I'm sad and, in the inside? Maybe you're putting on that false smile, but not feeling very good in the inside. Can they see that I'm wearing a false smile? Things of this nature. So, and being very consciously aware of that with the moon. So let's see what's going on. Getting straight into the situation. Situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. So the moon is telling you that you need to get out of any kind of fears or feeling like you have any kind of anxieties or, feeling like you're trapped in fear and really wanting to bring these fears out and saying this, you know what, I don't need to have this anymore. This is where I'm reflecting and looking at myself and saying, I don't need this. Why am I trapped in fear? And really kind of asking yourself this question as well with the first house, right? And then you have material harvest while manifesting. It's a card of manifestation. 9 of Pentacles is a card of manifesting for your material harvest. Not wanting to be trapped, knowing that you have the courage, knowing what you want, knowing that you can get the material harvest that you're after. Moving on from that energy. Wow. This new moon, or I'm sorry, this full moon that we're going through right now is really reflecting upon you of how you can move on from being trapped in fear, really getting what it is you truly want this year and what you truly deserve. And others can kind of see you as moving on. Remember, they're also looking at you. They're like, there's something going on with, within you. I can see something is going on. They can see that you're opening up. They can see that you're becoming more, maybe you're a little more social butterfly than you have been for a while. Maybe the trapped in fear has had you down and out a little bit from wanting to socialize, and now they see you kind of opening up, moving on from that. Especially those who are very close to you can really feel that and see that energy. Definitely moving on. Look at that, transitioning. And the moon is helping you as you're reflecting upon the situations at hand and really taking on those responses, really releasing the baggage, the fears of anxieties or whatever is holding you back. The material harvest is bringing in that intuition, really, you know, having this kind of sacred knowledge within yourself, bringing out more sensitivities for your manifestations. Loving that. And really, you know what, the secrets within yourself, really being kind of like bringing them back up to exposure of yourself, right? So it's kind of like whatever I was kind of hiding before, within myself, I'm kind of re-looking at it. I'm reevaluating it. I'm looking at it from an intuitive point now, instead of just that, oh my God, I can't move. Oh my God, I'm over here. Oh my God. And now you're like kind of looking at it and taking a step back and saying, why am I holding myself back? Why do I feel this way? And then this allows you to release and move on. Wow. For the celebrations. If you guys are having any kind of cold feet too, from maybe getting married or a proposal, this could also be the reason why. If you want to leave your home and you want to sell it, and you know what, you know it's time, but you don't want to let go, this is also one of those moments. So it's kind of your own little homecoming for yourself. Take it how it resonates. Whatever doesn't resonate, you can throw away. But it's definitely uniting yourself and making yourself more stable, and bringing in your own foundations for yourself so you can grow, right? And if it's a love relationship, maybe you're fixing a love relationship so that you allow it to grow. Okay, so very beautiful. And they can see this though. They see that you're like kind of coming home. You know what I mean? Like if you're married and your spouse is seeing you kind of, you know, holding yourself back, reclusing yourself, full of anxiety, they feel like it's like kind of like, welcome home, honey. I told you that everything was going to be okay. You see what I'm saying? So, going to the mid-month over here. Look at that. I love it. Whatever was keeping you trapped and keeping this disruption going, you have now released yourself. You have broken out of this wall. You're not going to allow this tower anymore to hold you back. You're getting inspired from this situation, having a better understanding, not allowing any disruptions, taking your authority back. I love that. Right underneath the Sagittarius says this is where your authority is in the mid-month, taking that back for more harmony and more hope. You got 2 cards coming out, which is very rare, but you do have the 2 cards. So it's saying this is where the harmony is, and this is where the hope is starting. So if you felt like you were in a relationship that does not have any harmony, this is where you're feeling the harmony come back. Okay? Feeling like you're at one. And the person who's around you can also, like I said, see this and feel this with you. And they see that you're way more hopeful about the situation. Offering cups, you have the, look at this. I'm giving myself this. There's also some kind of surprises coming from this as well. There could be some kind of forgiveness coming in, some kind of love relationship, however it is, new love. But it's also the messages as well. Could be a beautiful message that is also coming to you this month. And under the authority is you understanding and releasing the limiting beliefs that you had before and exploring new thoughts, new ideas, taking your control back. Where you felt like you didn't have any hope or any willpower, you now get your power back, and it's bringing all of this stuff back around to you. And people, like I said, are really going to notice this, you guys. You're going to notice with the harmony and the hope, 2 cards coming out. You have 2 cards. Wow, that's crazy. 2 and 2. This is where the new beginnings and the leap of faith. That's crazy because I said there was going to be a leap of faith coming through. And this is where the possibilities are. And people are going to see you more adventurous. They see that you're more pleasurable. They also see that you're a little more spontaneous than normal. What's going on with you, right? And with the hope, there's more planning, more progress. There's that homecoming, leaving home, coming home, travel. So for some of you who, you know, maybe didn't want to leave home because maybe you're going to college, now you can leave home. If you're scared and worried because they're leaving home, yeah, you can get past those anxieties, and now they're going to leave home. Do you see what I'm saying? So it could even be that somebody wants to leave. Maybe they're join the military, go to college, something like this, and you're very worried about it. Now it's saying it's okay. You have the hope and faith that they're going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay, and then they can leave, knowing that you feel better, right? It's okay, Mom. And now they can look at you and say, yeah, my mom's okay. How are they seeing you? How are they looking at you? They're like, okay, she's fine now. Now I feel like everything's going to work out fine. Okay. Wow. Very beautiful. Okay, and at the end of the month, or whatever the situation is for you, right? There's more balance going on. You feel more balanced. You feel more hopeful. Where, there's triumph and success over here. There's this new, fresh growth and understanding coming from you from the situations. Yes, you're going to be in some kind of nostalgic feeling. For some of you, you might have a child that's actually leaving for the military or something like this, or going to get married and leave, and you know what I'm saying? But you are definitely having the memories over here, um, reminiscing maybe about there being a child or things that you did in the past. You see what I'm saying? So you're really going to go through a lot of memories, and I do believe that they will hit you, and it will put you into this nostalgic feeling towards the end of the month. If you're selling your home and you've lived there forever, but it's time to leave, then you're going to have nostalgic feelings of whatever this situation really is, guys. Really, there's really something that's going on that's a super change. Because of the tower over here, we know it's even more of a change than just a cycle of thought, right, with the moon. Definitely having some kind of abundance over here. This is a time to manifest again. So you can manifest up here with the moon, and then you can manifest again. And this is bringing in new adventures, new venues, new prosperities, maybe that new love coming through for you. Whatever this message is, it has a lot to do with this Ace of Pentacles as well. So it's literally going to, make you prioritize a lot of things that's going on within your life and giving you this newfound abundance and almost reassurance. Like there's a lot of balance and a lot of reassurance coming from that. And some kind of gift. And it feels like it's a gift. I don't know why I want to say that, but I just keep hearing this is a gift. You needed this. And the universe is giving you this gift. Some kind of, it's a gift of a reassurance. That everything's okay. I don't know. It's really crazy. With the triumph and success, you do have the King of Wands upside down. It did show that you had a little bit of impulsiveness towards the situation at one time, but now your expectations have changed. So therefore, where you felt like maybe there was some, you were not being as flexible as you should be, and other people could see that too. You're definitely changing the way that you're thinking about the situation and having this major breakthrough. But it also has to do with this gift, with this reassurance, with this Ace of Pentacles, that it's really helping. And I'm telling you right now, guys, it has something to do with this Page of Cups. So making major breakthroughs, and they see this because all of a sudden, for life, you're having higher expectations than you had before. Okay, so where you felt like there was a lot of haste and a lot of, I'm not sure, everything's changed into everything's going to be fine. And then having the memories of love over here is definitely having these opportunities, these discussions. And I do feel like these are discussions with other people. Maybe you're talking with a Scorpio about these nostalgic things in life. Hey, remember when you did this? Or remember when, whoever you're talking to, right? Or maybe you're just discussing things that they did, hey, when they were young, they did this and that. But there's a lot of nostalgicness, and it's really going to bring in the balance and the security for yourself. And, this is going to find meaning and having more patience within the situation. And you're going to feel like, you know what, this is a blessing in the end. Because they need to do, or this, let's put it this way, either they need to do what they need to do, and you're going to have a better understanding with the breakthrough, or I had to do what needed to be done, and finding that everything's okay in the end. Everything works out just the way it needed to be. Wow. So no matter what, there's a blessing behind it. And your own fears and your own insecurities is what's really holding it back this month until about mid-month and then the end of the month, you're going to really notice that, you know what, this was for the best. And then the way everybody sees you and the way you see yourself is pumped up, ready to rock and roll, really getting things done and knowing that everything's fine and really getting that good fortune with that Ace of Pentacles coming out, right? So, wow. It's just what an amazing reading, because you do feel, or I, as the reader, let's put it this way, do feel the anxieties of this situation that you don't want to change. But in the end, it's all going to go the way you want it to go. Wow. I can't wait to see some of these things in the either the beginning of the month reading, middle, or end, right? Because I would love to see how it's manifesting and changing, and really this cycle changing. As we're talking about cycles changing, not like I said, through the awareness and then having the tower crumble it all down. But I love it because it's saying where it's crumbling is building a new foundation and really bringing in a whole new area of life for you. Wow, what a beautiful reading. Okay, my friends, until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.